Hey. Working on this stream really quick. Trying to get it all configured. But either way, what is going on, YouTube? Happy New Year! What's up? PincheAls here, excited with lots of sleep. Believe it or not, I slept a lot this past 2 days. Um, New Year's was pretty plain and simple for me. My family and I, we stayed up late, had a little bit of plum wine, relax. What's up, dude? What's up? Pasky, what's up, bro? It was just a great New Year's. Super chill, having fun, and just enjoying my family. That's all it's all about. You know, obviously, you guys as well. It's all about you guys and the new year. So I just spent pretty much my first 2 hours in the morning configuring the very first laptop with, as you can see here, VCDS and a VAG KKL cable with the 409.1 cable. This is going to be the very first unit to go to the one Patreon member. It's going to have my complete library of Bentley and Haynes manuals digitally downloaded onto the unit. So you have full records and everything you guys will ever need. So if you are a Patreon member, be ready to start receiving emails. If you want one, they're completely free. Understand that, guys. I'm going to be shipping one per Patreon member. Okay? Now, the way that it works, just so you guys know, you guys will have to just pay for shipping. That's it. That's all I'm asking for is shipping to be paid for. You guys will receive the laptop. The laptop is an Intel i5, 8 to 12 gigs of RAM, a 256 gig SSD. It actually comes with dual batteries. There's one battery in here and one internally. So this has anywhere from 8 to 10 hours of battery life. It is insanely very battery efficient. You will also get a OBD2 cable, all included with the charger. Now, all this was provided by my job, my old job the current job that I work for. They donated a bunch of laptops to us. I gave out over 100 laptops to the community just to help out those people in need. And a lot of the older laptops I didn't want to hand out to people because they're not super fast. They're just meant to get the job done, and this is going to get the job done. I'll turn it on right now. So you guys, Happy New Year, Rob. So again, these are nice units. They're very, very nice units for diagnostics. These are going to be designed for you guys for diagnostic work. You guys are going to be able to do basic diagnostic work on these guys. I am going to program and set up every single unit for you guys. So if you're not a Patreon member, become one because you will be getting one. So you'll see here on the desktop, I have Google Chrome. It is a legit copy of Windows 10 Pro, so this is not like a fake copy. This is real Windows 10 Pro. You'll have VCDS Lite right here. You guys can see that. Now, VCDS Lite doesn't give you the full ability to delete DTCs or codes, but it gives you a lot of other functionalities that no other tool out there will give you. This is an unregistered copy, so if you guys decide to buy or pay for a registered copy, then you'll get a lot more extra features and benefits with this laptop. But you're on the right foot to proper diagnosing your car. That's the point of this. That's the entire point of this, is so you guys can have the tool ready in your arsenal and pretty much get ready to start doing some real diagnostic works on your guys' cars if you guys have any weird issues. It will read check engine lights. I just tried it on my Mark IV, and my Mark IV has one. On the Outlander has a relay issue, so I'm actually going to use this to diagnose it properly and make sure I have the right module that's failing, and I'm actually going to service it. It won't allow you to delete check engine lights, which is fine. I have another OBD2 scanner for myself that'll just clear it out. Happy New Year, McDubbin! But this is really cool. Again, this is free. This is completely free to all Patreon members. We're only asking for you guys to pay for shipping. That's it. Happy New Year, Mark IV. Whoa! Oh! So, um, Pasky, everybody who's a Patreon member, you guys will, I will post on the Patreon page. I will provide you guys with pretty much my email address and like a generic form for you guys to put in there. So we'll have like your shipping information. We will have our PayPal information. That way, when we do the shipping label and everything, we'll send you a quick little what's the word? An invoice, so you guys can pay for the shipping. Okay, that way there's no false information. We're not going to be like, oh no, we're going to charge you, what if it's $25 a ship, and we're like, oh, we're going to charge you $50. No. We're not here to make a profit. I'm here to make a difference. And making that difference is giving you guys the tools to help yourselves make that difference happen. Either way, Happy New Year, everybody. So, everybody who's a current Patreon member, please pay attention to this. This is super important. I'm going to be ordering all the OBD2 cables, as many as I can afford today. I do have to order about 42 of them, so if my calculations are correct, 42 times 20, I had to spend about $850 plus tax, so about $900. Understand this is coming out of my pocket. This is for me to you guys. This is my gift to my Patreon members. Patreon is what make this new build that we're doing possible. And for me to give thanks to you guys, this is what I'm going to be doing. Giving you a laptop, giving you an OBD2 cable for free. Just pay for shipping. That's all I'm asking for. I don't think that's very much to ask for. I think it's pretty fair. To get yourself a legit laptop and a proper tool with a whole library of extra manuals for you guys to help diagnose your car. Your old car, because we all own old Mark IVs and older, so it's a really cool tool to have. Next on the agenda. So now that we went through that, the next thing we're going to talk about is the VR612 valve. Tonight, at around 6 or 7 p.m., I haven't decided because it depends on what's going on today at home. We are going shopping. You guys on Patreon, we're going to have a private session just for Patreon members tonight at 7 p.m. to go shopping. We're going to be shopping for VR6 parts. That's right. We're going to be building our Turbo VR6, and I need your guys' help to help me order all the parts. We have $3,000 to play with. Understand that, guys. A little bit more than that, but I'm kind of cutting myself short. I don't want to overspend. I want to be under budget. That way we can spend more money on other fun stuff like fueling and other stuff. So, but we have $3,000 to dump into a motor and into a turbo kit and maybe more stuff. We will have more money as it goes. My focus for tonight is buying all the internal parts that we need for the VR6. So, that being said, yeah, Rob, let's, after we end this conversation, hit me up, okay? So, this is what I'm here for you guys. So I need you guys to get ready, open your day off today around 7 p.m. I will post more accurate times on Patreon later today. That way I know for a fact. Hold on, I just got a ding. I think I have someone coming over. Yeah, I think so. Give me just a second. Yep, that's Nick. Okay. So, all of that is very, very important to me, important to you guys, because this Jetta needs to be driving again. Yeah, it drove before, but it drove for Luis's car, not for us. And we need a turbo. We need to put a turbo on it. We need to build a VR6 turbo. So we're going to be doing that tonight. If you're not a Patreon member, sorry guys. You need to become a Patreon member to enjoy tonight's live stream and how we're going to shop. Because we got to shop for valves. We got to shop for full, pretty much a turbo head. We got a shop for cams. We got a shop for the block, gaskets, seals, everything that you need to build a proper long block for turbo in a VR6. Now, whatever money is left over, we're going to invest into a turbo kit. The manifold, I already have my mind set on one manifold through SPA Turbo. It's inexpensive, $250. I think $200 to $250 for a manifold. The turbo is something that we all need to get together on and figure out what we should we throw, what turbo should we throw on it. I'm thinking about a Mamba turbo or a Garrett, something ball bearing. We have to definitely focus on fueling. We got to focus on intake setup, intercooler setup. Hey, what's up, Robert? So these are all things that we need to focus on tonight. The primary thing I want you guys all to think about and understand is that we need to focus on the long block first. And once we finish all the money into that, then we invest on everything that goes around it. Okay? Turbo, manifold, intercooler, exhaust, fueling. Those are the 5 most important parts that need to be done before we tune. Now, we cannot buy injectors. What's going on, Ivan? Happy New Year! Feliz Año Nuevo, mis amigos. Para los que hablan español, Feliz Año Nuevo. Y para decirle a todos, gracias de parte de mi familia, de ustedes. Muchas gracias y vamos a tener un año bien lleno de prosperidad y muchas cosas que va a venir adelante. So, pon mucha atención ahora porque necesitamos más gente ¿cómo se dice? A hacer aparte de nuestro Patreon para hacer más videos de Volkswagen y voy a poner poquito más esfuerzo para hablar español para ustedes, para la gente que hable solamente en español, para ayudarles mucho. So, por favor, con paciencias y con mucho amor de lo que me gusta a mí y a ustedes. Por favor, vamos a tener mucha paciencia y vamos a tener mucho diversión jugando con los carros. All right? That, you know, I always love speaking Spanish, but it's always very difficult for me too because it's actually my second language, not my first language. So whenever I can, I try to. It's just fun for me. I love speaking Spanish, but very, very few people I can speak it to. But pretty much what it breaks down to is that this year I have 2 investors that are going to help invest into PincheAls Garage and in the future of PincheAls Garage. What that means is that by summer of this year, PincheAls Garage will have land. We are going to buy anywhere from 2 to 4 acres worth of property. That is my goal this year, to own land. And then from owning land, once we have the land in possession, we'll start a fundraiser to build a workshop for you guys. Not for me, for you guys. And that's how we're going to get everything going. We're going to start up a Venmo Venmo account, to a banking account, all to everyone can donate $1 to. That's all we're asking for is $1 for donations for this, so we can build the future foundation to this channel. I honestly believe if everybody on this channel donated $1 a month, I'm not kidding you, $1 a month for 1 year, we would have the best YouTube Mark IV channel in the world, honestly. And my goal would be to give away a car every 3 months. We build a car from scratch to finish with using your guys' ideas and content and pretty much input, and build a car from scratch to finish and give it away to one lucky YouTuber. I mean, that'd be an amazing channel, and you guys pretty much, the sky's the limits on what cars we choose, but it has to be in the VW world. Things we can probably import. There's a lot of cool cars that we can now import into the US that would be super cool to build. For example, the Mark IV with the VR5, not a VR6, but a VR5 engine. It'd be super cool. Or go to Canada and pick up a Bora R all-wheel drive Jetta. Why not? You know, we wait until the Polo is 100% importable into the U.S. I mean, stuff that's super cool and unique to us in the States. That's super boring and common to you guys out there in your awesome, cool countries in Canada and Mexico and other places that we can't get these cool cars. This is all in retrospect or the future of the channel, and this is how it's going to happen is with you guys being a part of it. I want you guys to control it. I want you guys to be put this in perspective. If you guys ever had like a huge corporation and all the people in that big table, you guys are the ones are pulling the strings and getting things done. I'm just the Mexican / the muscle doing all the work. But you guys can come over and do work with me. So it's kind of like a win-win situation where we all end up putting more into the content together as a community, you know? Oh, you guys don't have the Bora R. Interesting, because I know of two people who imported a Bora R from Canada. So I'm curious if you guys imported them and then just had a bunch of them there. And I don't know. I know you guys have synchros in Canada because I have a friend that just imported a Mark II synchro just recently. So I know you guys had those in your country. So I don't know. Mark II synchro though, it's even better than a Bora R personally, you know. But again, this is kind of like I said, all in speculation, all in in good fun. And I'm hoping that you guys will be a part of this entire adventure with me, and just enjoy it. You know, let's all get together and just build a community of just fun-loving car people. You know, that's it. That's all I ask for. Nothing crazy. You know, I'm not asking for $1 million. I'm not asking for financial stability from you guys. I'm asking to let's build a car community. Let's build a Mark IV 3, 2, and 1 world that matters more than most people think that matters, you know? These are just, again, thoughts that I have. So, without further ado, I'm done. What about you guys? You guys have any questions for me? You guys have any ideas? Are you guys excited for tonight? Since we're going to be doing the live Let's Shop together. We have another shopping session tonight for the VR6, the Patreon car. If you guys are not Patreon members, definitely become a Patreon member today if you want to join in tonight's live private session for right? I agree. I think it's a cool idea. I think it's an idea that matters, you know. But again, this is all Nesquick. We're gonna start around 6-7 p.m. Just once you become a member, I will be posting it only on Patreon page, and it'll be only for Patreons able to visually see it. So I'm trying to do it as early as I can, so about 6-7 p.m. Pacific time. So my time, I live in San Diego, so let's do some shopping. Again, I'm excited for some shopping tonight. I want to get I want to spend some money. All right? I want to spend some serious money tonight, and I want to spend it on a car. It's not ready. I haven't posted it yet, Nesquick. I will be posting it in a little bit. I just got to talk to my wife and everybody else. Bono and a Happy New Year. Well, Happy New Year. I don't know. Bono, Ane. I don't know where that's from. That's a really cool saying, though. S4ZZ750. Happy New Year either way, buddy. You know? On top of that, again, if you guys are not Patreon members and you guys want to become one, there's a free laptop in it for you guys with a full digital download of my Bentley and Haynes manual library. Oh! From France. Cool. So you guys will be able to get all this very soon, free. All you have to do is become a Patreon member and pay for shipping. That's all I'm asking for. And you get a laptop with a OBD2 USB cable, a copy of VCDS Lite, and a full digital copy of all my Bentley manuals and Haynes repair manuals. And I actually got a couple dealer manuals in there as well for you guys. So be excited for that, because that's super important for everyone. What's going on with my phone right now? Walter Ballesteros, confirm. I don't know who Walter is, but Walter just let's see what's going on here. Walter just friended me. Cool. Venmo is pretty cool. Again, when I get most of the laptops ready, I will be posting on the Patreon page a link in the description, PayPal, and a generic form for you guys to fill out, so you guys can give me your shipping information correctly and accurately. That way, when we ship these, we get the exact weight, get you the exact costs and everything you need to get these out to you. I might be providing a case for these, like a little generic carrying case. I get them pretty cheap from my job, so but I don't know yet. But it's just something I'm factoring in right now. But please, again, guys, be ready for this on Patreon. Again, a lot of the stuff that I'm going to be doing in these coming weeks and months will be strictly Patreon. Due to the weather here in California, which is really bipolar-y, I can't work outside, so I'm doing most of the stuff I can do indoors, like engine building, and other stuff that I can do indoors, since I don't have a space to work outside because the weather has been really, really no bueno. My hair is really funky today. So, yes. Now, that being said, next month, February, my hair is officially almost 8 inches long. Okay? So, just to put that in perspective, I mean, I know I have a funky head, but it is almost 8 inches long, guys. Look at this. So all you guys who don't know what's going on with my hair and why I'm growing my hair out, well, number one, my nephew, aka also known as my son, he a year ago watched a TV commercial and saw a bunch of kids with no hair, and they were really sad looking, and he asked me what was going on. And it's hard to talk about children, especially children with cancer, with stuff that cancer. It's fucking, the C word sucks, guys. Excuse me with my foul language. The C word, because F the C word. And you gotta give me a second. And he came up to me and he asked me why don't they have hair? And I try to explain to him in the most kid-friendly way, and I told him that they had a condition, and the medicine that they had to take makes their hair fall off, and and the medicine that they take makes them feel better over time, so they don't have this condition, And he asked me, "Hey, how can I give them my hair?" And I'm all I don't know. I totally didn't have an answer to that, and so we did some research and we found a website where you can donate hair. And the minimum requirements is 8 inches in length. So we're trying to... He's already way past the 8-inch mark. He's waiting for me now. So once my hair is to the appropriate length, we're going to go live. We're going to go to a facility where they cut your hair. and shave our heads pretty much, and we're gonna donate our hair. We're gonna donate our hair to kids in need, and this is important to me because it's important to him. And being able to change someone's life by providing some amount of hair is pretty cool because it's free. It's free to grow this, and I'm free to give it away to anybody I choose, and I'm gonna give it to somebody who wants it. You know, plain and simple. So, someone Venmoed me $1. We haven't even started the donation chain yet, but super cool, man. Whoever did that. No, we're gonna start a private, not a private Venmo, but we're gonna make a Venmo account to another checking account that I'm gonna have that you guys have full access to, and we're gonna be posting all that information online. So, hey, Happy New Year, Monroe! What's up, fool? And McDubbin, I know you've been growing the living crud out of your hair. Your hair's like all the way down here. So I'm excited to see. We're gonna have to plan something so that way we can do a live stream of it with me, my nephew, and McDubbin cutting our hair off all at once. So I'm super down to. I'm gonna stream it. I just have to plan it correctly. So stay tuned for that. Another thing that you guys are gonna stay tuned for, we got a new event. We actually have a show. We have a show coming up March, April. We're trying to figure out if it's still possible due to the new COVID strain, and it's like so bad. It sucks because we've had 2 employees from my current job pass away from it. It's real, people. I'm not gonna get into it, but COVID sucks. Super COVID that we have now sucks even more. You know, I'm just gonna give you my personal opinion. Just mask up. Take the vaccinations. Help the greater good, not just yourself, but it's for the overall. That's it. That's all I'm asking for. That's just my opinion. I'm gonna leave it there. So, because of COVID, we have a show. Hopefully by that time we can put on the show. It's a car show called Cars and Geeks. Pretty straightforward, and it's gonna be huge. The goal, dang, Raw, that sucks, dude. I hopefully everybody's doing good, man. Hopefully everybody's doing good, because that stuff sucks. I mean, it just sucks. But yeah, it's a car show. We're gonna call it Cars and Geeks, and the show is gonna be centered around the car community and the geek community, meaning computers, keyboards, gamers, all of that. And it's gonna be a little combo. We're gonna have a car show on the outside. We're gonna have 2 buildings, and this show is dedicated to back to school or school supplies. So the whole point is that we want people to bring in school supplies. And we want to pretty much nominate one school so that all the kids can get free school supplies. It's just to get their supplies, backpacks, school pencils, folders, binders. Even though a lot of them are definitely going to school from home, school supplies are still a big thing and are still like lacking in a lot of families because a lot of families do need extra income to pay for all these needs. So, Cars and Nerds or Cars and Geeks, we haven't decided the official name for it, but we already decided on what we're doing with it to begin to what we're doing. So the show is going to be a traditional car show on the outside. We're going to have a big hall. We're going to have expos, like a showroom for people to bring in their own rigs, so their computer builds, from basic to super wild. We're going to have on another side, we're going to have a full keyboard layout. So if you guys are into custom keyboards, my buddy is introducing me to cool custom keyboards like this. This is a pretty much $300 keyboard. I didn't know there's $300 keyboards until a month ago or 2 months ago. And I'm getting a little obsessed with them because it's super cool. So we're gonna have a keyboard section, a gaming section, and then we're gonna have a tournament, a video game tournament where we're gonna have like 5 fighting games, and we're gonna have like basic tournament rules, and then at the end we're gonna have a random fighting game, aka maybe just a fun party game, like Mario Party, and then all these fighters play a Mario Party game, and the winner takes a grand prize. You know, maybe a custom built PC, a keyboard, something fun. But the whole purpose is to bring those two communities together, because a lot of us car guys are huge computer guys, especially gamers and computer nerds. I mean, we're huge into this stuff, and a lot of us are kind of shy to break out of our car stuff or break out of our computer stuff to mash the two worlds together. So this is kind of like a community building scenario where we bring both communities over, and we're going to be doing something for the community by donating as many school supplies as possible. So we're going to get a lot of big people in it, and we're going to work our butts off to see if we can make it possible by then. So yes, this is something you guys need to know, and we just want to give you guys a kind of like a sneak peek of what's going on. So appreciate it. Besides that, I am good for today, or I mean good for now. For you guys who are not Patreon members, I'll give you guys a link to my Patreon page. You will need this to join tonight's shopping, just so you guys know. We are going to be shopping tonight for the Jetta VR6 12 valve, and we're going to be shopping for a turbo build. We have over $3,000 to invest into a long block. That's a ton of money when we don't need to do a lot in a VR6, because 12 valve VR6s are really built for turboing. So we can scratch certain things and add other things to benefit. So again, if you guys are not Patreon members, please become one. It only takes $5 to become a member, and those $5 goes into the pool in building this car overall. We don't use it for personal use at all. It's strictly for the car. That is it. So put that in perspective. Your money is actually going to something, not to me. It's going to actually something. And then when the car is done, we're going to drive it, enjoy it, and then give it away to one lucky Patreon member. And currently we are 41 members. 41 members is what we have currently, which yields about $400 a month, which is awesome to invest into a car that you guys get to have full control of. Okay? Keep that in mind. Everything that we've done to this car has all been done because of you guys. So that is super cool. That is very, very cool, and you guys should be proud of yourselves because you guys are the ones controlling all of this. Besides that, thank you. Have a wonderful day. Go to Patreon later today. You guys will have the information you need. You guys will have a post later today about tonight when we're going to start our live session. So thank you. And all you Patreon members, Happy New Year. Hopefully everybody who's gotten their package or their goodie box should love it, because me and my wife put a lot of effort into that. A lot of hard hours put into those boxes, and we pay for all the shipping out of pocket. We pay for everything out of our pocket. We don't use Patreon money for that. That is all PincheAls money. All right? We don't touch our money. We don't touch Patreon money. That goes to Patreon. That's it. Thank you guys. Have a wonderful day. See you guys tonight. Only on Patreon. Private session. Shopping for a 12 valve VR6 because we're going turbo. Peace out. You guys have a wonderful day. And as always, we're going to break, we're going to fix, and we're going to repeat, because this is PincheAls Garage. And I love the fact that you love the Mark IV sticker, because that was one of my drawings.